of woodworking today, actually wood finishing in our creative corner.
Yeah, we're sharing tools and techniques today. Peter Gedrys and Dennis Coleman, who's the owner of CU Woodshop, here to talk about a really great event that's coming up. And I was amazed. I was outside during this first segment, but just everyone was looking at the screen and kind of getting a sense of what you were doing. Do you get that a lot as a master woodworker? Like, you really know your stuff. Wood finisher.
Well, that's very complimentary. Thank you very much. Hopefully we do, but a lot of times I tell people, if you notice what I did it wrong.
That's a good point.
Especially working with antiques, 18th and 19th century furniture. Although I will make sure on an older piece that a repair is noticeable. So it's an honest repair. I'm not going to try to fake something in so somebody pretends it's an original finish.
Right. Okay, so we did our gilding earlier, and hopefully people got that for our CI giving. So now what do we have to do to finish it up?
Well, just to remove the excess leaf, there's a number of different ways I can do it, but just quickly, I'll work.
Just buffing it with a piece of cotton?
It seems like it would just all rub off.
Well, we had it, remember, the surface is size. Now, this is really the most remedial way to gild. There's also something called water gilding, which is really the high art. But this is just a real good way for a beginner to learn. And all of a sudden, we have a 23-karat gold surface.
Wow.
And nothing shines like gold.
That is so cool. Okay, so now you've got some other pieces over here. This is kind of more along the lines of what you're going to be doing this weekend at the festival.
That's correct. We're going to talk about traditional finishes. And I'm going to be working with the people Dennis has been nice enough to bring in for us and teach color theory, teach different types of finishes. But one of the oldest finishes on the books is shellac.
Right.
And not a lot of people know where it comes from. It's actually a bug.
Fingernails. They do that to their fingernails, Peter.
What? Shellac? Do they?
Yeah.
No. That's. Do you know where it comes from?
No.
It's from a bug. It's called Coccus laccan. You see where it's come off of a tree?
Yeah.
You actually scrape it off the tree, and it gets ground up. The first part of shellac is called seed lac. You can see all the different colors.
And those holes in there are where the larvae come from.
Where the larvae will
Now
come
put
out.
that on your nails and try not to think about that.
So think about it. This is shell lac, shell of the lac bug.
That's making...
Now wait a minute, it gets better. It gets better. Shellac's #1 reason in business is pharmaceuticals.
Really?
Have you ever taken a time release pill?
I don't know.
Oh,
Probably.
sure you have. Of course you have. There's a natural wax in shellac, and nothing is wasted in commerce. The wax is taken out. It'll break down in stomach acids. It's edible. See, I told you were going to go ick.
You're eating it.
Jelly beans, the shiny coating on jelly beans.
Oh, my.
But as it gets further refined and processed, this is something called de-waxed orange shellac. It's almost jewel-like.
Yeah.
And I'll use that as part of my color equation.
I'm going to cheat. I'm going to bring this up a little because I don't. At this angle, it's very difficult to see just how, the way that reflects. It is absolutely amazing. So we can get a good shot. I got it.
It'll absolutely add a fire to a finish that nothing else will do.
And you're going to teach everybody all about this this weekend. Dennis, remind everybody about your woodworking festival.
Well, it goes Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And I might point out that if you have a mansion or a yacht or a museum piece to be finished, then you need to call Peter. But if you just want to do a better job of finishing your own, then you come and sit on one of his seminars this next 3 days, both Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
And we're going to have some fun. We've got a lot of people coming. We're going to have a lot of fun with them.
Yeah.
And Heather, I should point out, too, that over half of the students in our beginning woodworking classes are women.
Really?
So you should come and learn to do it yourself. Then you don't have to wait for your husband to finish the project.
That's right.
There you go.
It's all back on you. Now you have to do it.
It's on me.
And it's not very often that you get someone who is an expert in wood finishing here in Central Illinois that knows about this old furniture and knows how to treat it right. So I wish there was more time because you have some great stories, Peter.
Thank you.
You definitely have to check out his website, too.
Yeah, and we got to get to today.